Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a presentation of autobrUm92 by hclb.co. The autobrUm92 can be one of the world's greatest fun household cleaning device. It may not be built by much of a revolutionary technology, but I'm sure people who are like-minded with me will definitely desire this device as much as I do. And that's why I made this concept. So let me present you the magical autobrUm92, the broom of the wonderland. autobrUm92 is covered up in 5 layers each. Each layer plays its own function to fit with each other to make this miracle works. Let's begin with the outermost layer, the 5th layer. We name it the protection layer. The 5th layer is made out of another 2 sub-layers. The outermost layer of the 5th layer is made out of borosilicate glass, which is a type of glass known for its extreme resistance toward heat. It is often used to make laboratory glassware such as the conical flask, beaker, and test tube. The borosilicate layer covers the layer beneath, which is made up of aluminum. Aluminum is used in the broom to help improve mechanical sturdiness, and its ability to not rust when contact with water is very critical to be used for this project. Although borosilicate glass is able to withstand great heat, drop the broom and you risk breaking the glass. Once a small part of the glass is broken, you are not allowed to undergo any activity using the broom without a repair of them, as there is a small risk of a fatal electric shock once the liquid from your sweaty or wet hand contact with the aluminum layer of the broom. If you are looking for a repair service, contact 291-2891-342. Now, moving on to the 4th layer, the electronic layer. Firstly, on the opposite side of the broom where the button box is placed, that is where the Bluetooth connection chip is located. FYI, the Bluetooth adapter in autobrUm92 is HC05 Bluetooth chip, a wireless Bluetooth module. Imagine if the button box is facing to the north and the Bluetooth chip is facing to the south. The audio chip, Yamaha YM2612, is located at the west and the east. The maximum loudness that can be reached is tested to be around 40 dB, which is a safe level, an average house noise. To turn on or turn off Bluetooth connector, simply press the button labeled B, which stands for Bluetooth, in the button box. The volume of the music can also be adjusted by pressing the positive and negative button beside the title, labeled volume. Then, one of our proudest inventions, the 3rd layer, the harpoon layer. In the 3rd layer, it contains 4 parts of harpoon head divided equally. When harpoon mode is activated, the 4 parts of harpoon will be pushed out by an alloy steel compression spring, forming a harpoon head. This separately designed mechanic is to save space and reduce the mass of the broom. To activate the harpoon mode, press the button labeled H in the button box. Once the harpoon mode is activated, any connected cleaning device will be detached and pushed off. Then a harpoon head will appear. Single tap the H button quickly to fire harpoon head or to reload. To deactivate the harpoon mode, press and hold the H button until a machinery sound occurs. The harpoon head is stored. Each broom consists of 3 harpoon heads. To restore a fired harpoon head, first deactivate the harpoon mode, then attach the fired harpoon head to the broom. It will automatically be restored. Since a harpoon is highly dangerous, turn on the safety switch underneath the button box when harpoon mode is not needed. Once the switch is turned on, the harpoon mode will be locked and unable to be activated until the safety mode is off again. Then the 2nd layer, lengthening layer. One of the most unique adaptations of autobrUm92 is its ability to lengthen itself to reach difficult spots such as your ceiling or a narrow way behind your furniture such as your wardrobe or cabinet. To change the length of the broom in the button box, press the positive or negative button beside the title labeled length. The minimum length that can be reached is 40 cm, while the longest is 220 cm, excluding the length of the lighter and broom or mop. Keep in mind that the length of the broom cannot be extended to a specific desired length, but only extended to 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, and 220 centimeters. Finally, last but not least, the storage layer. The design of the last layer is to store melt dish soap to allow longer mopping duration. By pressing the button labeled V, a silent vacuum will be activated. It will push all the air out from the tiny hole below the lighter and above the bottom box, storing liquids until the capacity is detected to be full. The hole is covered with a gas permeable membrane where liquids are unable to pass through, which is also invented by TohoLab.co. The capacity inside the broom of the storage space can be changed by changing the length of the broom. During the water storing process, any device can be attached to the head of the broom except the spin broom device and during harpoon mode. Please be reminded that the broom should not store any substance with a pH from 4 to 9, as it will corrode the internal part of the broom and you risk a fatal explosion. Finally, we have gone through all the layers. Moving on to the lighter part. The lighter is 15 cm in length. Inside the lighter contains 12 grams of butane, which is a highly flammable hydrocarbon usually used in most lighters in the world. To activate the lighter, simply press and hold the button labeled L. Once you let go of the button, the flame will be deactivated again. How does the piezo lighter works? It works the same just like the normal lighter, but with a longer circuit and electrical energy. Once the button is pressed, it will hit a crystal piezoactive, lead dichronite titanate. This will cause a sudden forceful deformation and produce a high voltage and subsequent electrical discharge, which ignites the gas and produces a flame. Lastly, the cleaning device. Each time you purchase an autobrUm92, there should always be a broom head and a mop head. How does the mechanism of the broom and mop works, you ask? Well, don't be impatient. Firstly, connect the device to your broomstick. Once all of that is complete, you are ready to go. When the device is connected, the metal of the broomstick will connect with the device inside. This allows electric to flow and activate the device when button is pressed. Both devices consist of a generator. Once the button is pressed, the electric will flow all the way to the generator, activating it. Once the generator is activated, a small amount of electricity will be produced again to reach the transformer box. The transformer box contains multiple mini step-up transformers. Then, the cogwheel in a broom head or the rotator in a mop will be activated. The electricity consumption of both devices when activated consumes only 80 to 90 watts per hour, which is very convenient because the broom stores around 150 watts in its batteries. That's all you have to know about autobrUm92. We will include a safety guidance book in each purchase. Although the autobrUm92 is high risk, we believe through practices, nothing is impossible. Invest us now for a better techno future.